Yo, it's your boy Josh. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're back on Hogwarts Legacy. Last episode. Damn, I ain't played the game in a long time. I forget what happened last episode. I do remember we had like the little tournament thing where we did like the little duel. We had to go take on we met with Sebastian, and we did like I guess we had like basically like a little practice battle and stuff. See who like the strongest students and stuff. And we had to learn like a spell to advance on in the story. So we did that. We snuck into the library with Sebastian and got like a book. So we had to get back to our teacher who helped got into Hogwarts in the first place. But you know, we got into it with that goblin at the first episode, and we starting to put pieces together on why we had to or what we needed to see, because below the school was like like I said, book, and it showed us some more stuff in that flashback. So we did that. This is like I remember right now. So oh yeah, I did some little side quests too. So yeah. But yeah, we can get back into the game. Make sure y'all subscribe. Let's get into it. Side note, I will be playing Alone in the Dark. Hopefully I have the game out tomorrow, which is gonna be Wednesday. If I don't, it's gonna be out Friday. But I still gonna live stream GTA 3. So make sure y'all be locked in for that. Might do it this weekend cause I really don't have no off day this week. So yeah. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the game.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Oh, these dudes talking down here. We gargoyles. There we go.
Revelio. Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
What the fuck you did?
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
I want currency, I want money. Put some money in my house and me.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
It's crazy. Like when I was in college, I didn't have that much to do. Like I remember I had a lot of free time, but I had like nothing to do type shit. On here, that man just in high school, he got a lot of stuff going on. I need to go see the poster man to get some more drinks. Oh, it gotta be another use. Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. You think he fucked up, ain't it? I don't know though, cause I'm pretty
This
sure
must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Bro wouldn't talk to me if I was
Devil's
like, you know.
snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Okay, let's see. It's your time out here to pause.
Lumos.
You might rather gain the darkness. Well, along the darkness. Well, along the dark. I think along the dark did the same thing as darkness.
Incendio. Lumos.
I'm trying to see what game did the same thing. What the God of the War? I feel like every time the dark, I be in the dark, it'll fuck me up too.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
I didn't even think you go out by itself.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Seems the devil's snare was protecting the chest. Reparo. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
See, that was easy. You just had to understand it first. That was easy. I we can like craft like poison like stuff, I guess, on my own one when I do my spells. Let's say like if I do this right, I can shoot like poison stuff at folks or my enemies.
Revelio.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course.
I got a whole bunch
I
of
hope
food
this
to
helps you
do.
prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Oh shit, I got a roll like that bitch? Hold on. It's on level 9, but what the fuck, I can't get over to like the different levels in this game.
Revelio.
The different like rooms and stuff, like I gotta be level 2 and shit. Like bro, I'm level 9.
Revelio.
But who I'm fighting now?
Coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final
Yeah,
round
what
across
we mean,
wands
what we
ready?
mean.
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Gotta stay with Sebastian now.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
I'm fine, you ain't.
Incendio. Levioso.
Come on!
Accio.
There goes my race.
That what my head. They cool.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Springer!
Incendio.
Love you.
Levioso. Incendio.
Springo! And Springo! Springo!
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
Accio.
Act like a winner.
Springo!
Incendio.
fucking time. It took me fucking 6
Sign up
times to
for a
do this
round.
shit, bro. Golly.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion.
I guess
Now,
people try
to the
challenge
victor
me.
goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
They
It's
give me
been
that.
an honor.
You earned it. You
Yeah,
are
I'm
a
saying,
duelist to be
It
reckoned
took me
with.
6 times to do this shit.
Now that we've
Sebastian finally
definitively
picked
crowned
me,
the
so I
tournament
helped him,
winner,
bro.
I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Actually, I might come back later.
That's fine. Come and find me when you're ready.
Revelio.
See you, my friend.
Man, what the man, bitch? She really left us when I got there.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts,
When were you at Gringotts?
just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that
you know she
Rookwood and
fired
Harlow
your thing.
are
She
a
got the red
threat
thing
to
on
both
the
of
shirt.
us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land.
Are you
I
feeling
am not
homeless,
going
huh?
to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire
I'm pretty sure they can
enterprise.
do some shit
that
here.
may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow
Just in case
is
she
up
turned
to.
invisible like me.
I
know
shall
I'm
reach
supposed to be
out
on my
when I
phone
know
no
more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Family.
It
We're gonna
sounds as
fight
if
someone
her
over.
astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
They must have come this way. Think!
What's up with you?
I've
Y'all
no
finna fight
idea
over
who it
here?
is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
We
I
got
do not
bandits in
have
this
time
bitch?
to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
So I guess we fight too.
Leave her alone.
Is it him? Oh, she. Oh, hold on now.
Incendio!
I shall kill you now.
You can kill shit, nigga.
Die for that.
Bitch. Boy, you make it leg work. Well, I'm a level 9. Y'all like level 3. Oh, you got some more. Come on then.
I'll watch the light go out of your
Oh, but
eyes.
shit, you over looking like T-Pain. He did the remixes and shit.
not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this!
Accio. Incendiary.
How
embarrassing! Hey!
Oh, you can punch. Yeah, this Harry Potter shit. Please make some punches and fight, more fight mechanics, bro.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part
Well, she
to
put it,
excellent defensive skills.
Go with it.
Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
She died quicker than the other ones I first met.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Alright, I guess I gotta be doing a sequence.
Incendio.
I gotta do all this same time, do like more games.
Yes, how beautiful! What
Fucking
a
Mario.
day! I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
It's not how you do that damn blocking shit. I've been trying to do that.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallow Sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with stupefy, or just run, of course.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
We should have killed that traitor Arm when we took his cards.
Got it.
Send it down. Let me
This will not go well for you. I shall avenge your death.
Incendio! How many of you are there? Leviosa!
I'll get Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Incendio! Leviosa!
Not quite.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
I won't
Levioso!
Dead.
Incendio!
Is that the best you can do?
Levioso! Incendio!
But this is sad.
Let's see what that means.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Pitiful.
Accio.
You're so very weak.
Leviosa.
Are you quite finished?
Incendio.
Was that your best?
Leviosa.
When are you going to give up?
Incendio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Incendio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts.
About time, bro.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Accio. Revelio.
If you're here for my way...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Seems pleasant enough.
My mother used...
You supposed to be Miss Frizzle
Good
or
morning,
something?
Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is
Oh,
to
Garlic.
see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look
Little
forward to growing
Sebastian.
together.
I
How
want to do this,
thrilling
like,
it
the
is
way
to
I
have everyone back
move throughout the
together
story
again.
is it has an effect
This year
on
will be
like
filled with enchantments and
Sebastian, like,
excitement, but the
you
most
see how I did,
important thing
Sebastian
cultivated in
mission first?
herbology is
my bro
knowledge.
looking at me if I did
The
this mission
prudent
first.
herbologist is no more afraid of the
I don't know.
venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
You'll see.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone,
I put real
rip
cut in
their
there. That crazy
mandrake by
work.
the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
What the shit?
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and catch out the soil!
Be tough and throw them in, folks.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work,
I'm glad what I did
everyone.
for real. With some of my classes like that. Going there like 5-10 minutes, you gone.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting table.
I do wonder about
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be
I
planting
guess you want the
Dittany.
students, teachers.
Let us
teachers
find you
like
some
in college
seeds.
studios that
I
you
already have some, Professor.
teaching part-time.
Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You
Or for,
visited the
work
magic
student.
neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later.
the
Even with
mandrakes?
soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my...
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time. Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Good shot.
Sebastian.
I need them.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
So here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that. anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go
Should
it
have
alone.
them when I was finding people down there.
Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I know, you didn't me leave, do.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Oh, now we can make potions and stuff, so when we come back, we're gonna go to... We probably gonna finish this up later on, but we're gonna do this class, this, and probably that if I had to ever go back to, if I need to go to Hogsmeade or whatever. But, yeah, so make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.